Hi, this is David Marsh with EminiTradingStrategies.com. Today is September 10th, 2010, Friday. Going to see if we can make a one and done trade today. We had a short NSC. This is pre-market, so this is not valid, even though they look like there's some great trades. These are pre-market trades. Eh, you could trade pre-market with my system, but I don't. I trade after the bell. Right now we're looking for a long NSC. I would want to jump in here at 11:01.75 or better, limit order. So if we get a long signal, I'm going to go on ahead and jump in and see if I can get 4 ticks for a nice one and done day. If I lose on the trade, I'm going to recover and make some money. So we'll just see what happens here. Market's slow. Just had contract rollover yesterday, so still a little bit of volume in the September contract. Most volume is now in this contract, but still, it's just been a very slow week. It's been a very slow summer for volume. We have had good volatility lately, but hopefully that will pick up today or this week or soon. But in any event, we'll see if we can catch a long trade. And we're actually really close to there. It is. Let me jump in. 11:01.75, and I got positive slippage at 2 ticks. Was printing down there at 11:01 and a quarter. That's where I got filled at. This was my worst case fill. So what could I do here? A couple things. I could use this to my advantage and take more profit off the trade, right? I got filled at a quarter. I was happy to get filled at 75, so I could try to make 6 ticks off this trade if I wanted to, right? Because I got a better fill. So I always enter limit at my worst possible price. And the other side of that coin is if the market goes against me and I get a reversal signal, I could, I'll lose less because I got a better fill. Okay, so we'll let this trade play out. Market's really kind of going sideways right now. It is just past the opening bell. It's kind of directionless right now. So if this goes down and against us, our rules will tell us not to reverse on this trade. So if I get a signal to reverse, I will simply use that as a signal to flatten out the position. And I'll take, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 ticks. And that is a signal right there. I'm going to close it out. Down about 6 ticks on that trade. And we're now in no zone. It's just starting off here. So what I'm going to do is wait until we come out of no zone and try to recover and make some money like that. We may also look at some EETs or pullbacks as well. So let me go ahead and pause the video and we'll come back when we get our next trade. Okay, we're back here. I'm going to see if I can grab an EET trade. That's an early entry technique. You see I've got a different chart up here. If we get an EET signal, that would be to the long side. Now we're still in no zone, so I would only want to just go for 4 ticks from this trade, but if we come out of no zone, if this market moves down some more and we get out of no zone, that would mean what? That if you've been following my video series, you know that the next normal system entry, which would be to the long side, would be a high probability trade. So if I were to take the EET, now early entry technique, that's on a faster tick chart, and that gets you in the NSC in a sense before the NSC happens. One of the great things about the EET trade, we call this a super EET, and we're not quite out of no zone yet, but if we come out of no zone, we call this a super EET. It's because we know the next NSC is a high probability trade. So we jump in early, normally 4 to 6 ticks before the NSC even triggers. So if we happen to catch that, we got the opportunity to ride this up for 8, 10, 12 ticks because we can jump in the EET. If we get the NSC over here, we can stay in and ride the profit out from that trade. So we'll see if we can do that, but I need to pause the video because I got to keep these under 6 or 7 minutes. So let me pause the video and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, we're back. We are now long the EET. My stop loss is 98.50, and this is a super EET, so I'm going to go for some more profit here. Okay, I've got 4 ticks in here, and I'm going to go for a little more, hold this out, see if we can get the NSC over here to the long side. We're out of no zone. So if we get the normal system entry, I can grab the profits from this trade and just stay in this trade longer and just keep my stop loss where it is. Now, I've got my NinjaTrader platform set up to move to break even, or entry rather, after 4 ticks of positive price movement, but I'll take it right back down because I want to give this trade room to breathe. Okay, now an EET, early entry technique, is technically an aggressive trade. Okay, so a couple things to look at. We had a pullback trade short, and we have an EET trade long. So a little bit of subjectivity here. This is where there's some subjectivity in trading. Okay, it exists. Okay, you could take this pullback trade short and potentially make 4 ticks down here and still take the normal system entry long. Downside is that if it turns around against you, you miss the NSE going up. Okay? But if you take the EET to the long side, it's more aggressive, but we're only risking, what, 5 ticks on this trade to make a real nice trade, 8+ ticks, give or take, right? So, with that said, I like the EET. If I stop out, hey, it's okay. Now, 70% of the time, both of these trades will win. Okay, so pullback trade was a definite winner. Okay, it got filled for sure. It ticked through and went down past its profit. It was a winning trade. EET though came within 1 tick of getting stopped out. May still stop out. We don't know. But if it turns back around, okay, it's going to be a nice trade as well. So you'll see some times where 70% of these trades are both winning trades. So I'm going to stop the video and start a new one. Hopefully we'll still be in the game here, but I'll be right back.